Hello, hello. Oh my God, you're hilarious. Thanks for tuning into Raw Babes 101. We are, I'm talking into the microphone like the podcast is going. It's not even going. Oh my gosh. I'm like, hey, thanks for tuning into Raw Babes. And look it. It's a cord going nowhere.
Oh my God, that's freaking hilarious. I love you.
So this is a little bit of a pre-show that's not on the podcast yet.
Yeah, but you know what? We haven't done a pre-show
In a while.
And I think us listeners, you listeners, will appreciate this.
Yeah, because you get a little bit more of an extra.
Talk all about it. I see, I'm
We're
doing
not
it
even
too.
on yet. I know. Because we're so used to it. I love it. And you know what's so cool?
Look, we're still doing it.
I know. But you know what's so fun about this? I was watching one of... No, I want to do it. Because I have to explain it. Put it up to your mouth so you can see. So I'm watching one of our episodes. And I'm like, just look at our microphones for a second. You know how small it is? And you know how normal people would have a microphone and they would hold onto the microphone? And then it's big with a big thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at ours.
It's so cool. Like, hey, little
It's
guy.
been shrunk. It's like Honey, I Shrunk the microphone.
Aww.
Oh my God.
He's
Honey,
so
I Shrunk
cute.
the kid. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Do you remember that movie?
Do we need to justify ourselves?
This is fucking hilarious. Like, look at it. Oh, let me have a sip of tea. So, you guys, what we're doing today is a spin-off from Have You Ever?
Have you ever?
And because we've had two really heavy episodes, like heavy topics and like dropping balls and like freaking, they've been heavy.
COVID shit. COVID shit.
It's heavy.
It's a reality on how it weighs on us, and we just felt it was important to bring some attention to some things that literally like I lost sleep over it. Mm-hmm. Knowing what I know, I lose sleep over it, and the fact that we have an amazing platform to be able to share this kind of shit.
Yeah.
Fucking right to want to share it.
Yes, we need to share.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Not sorry.
And the beautiful thing
Good
is...
vibes only.
Exactly. And the good thing about it is if people don't want to hear about it, they don't have to. And then the ones that do are going to share. And we've already... This is so beautiful. We've had messages. You are so beautiful. We've had so many messages, that have been of people being like, you're saving lives. You are just saving lives, and you have sent, they've sent the message out, and they're getting like thank yous and feedback being like, oh my gosh, like this is information I didn't think of.
It's a trickle effect. It's a trickle effect. And if you have no idea what we're talking about, you just need to go. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, our last episode that we dropped is not on our YouTube. Honestly, Kristen and I are so fucking busy. We just trying to download just the audio. We don't have a guy to do that. We don't have a girl to do that. It's just us.
We are the producers, the content writers. We're
busy ass boss moms, boss babes, just like doing our shit, and we have to sacrifice our time from time to time. But
also, there was no video for it. When we do certain interviews, sometimes it's not going to be on a video, and we also feel too, it's like, sure, you could listen to it on YouTube, but you're not going to be seeing anything. And when you go to YouTube, you see us.
That's what I was hoping for. Maybe we can still like
download and upload it.
Absolutely,
of course.
Like it's not out of the picture, the question, but we are also working on real time and just always trying to live in the moment and not beating ourselves up for what it coulda, shoulda, woulda. Shoulda, woulda.
Anyways, also on the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. No. Should we start our podcast so that everybody else isn't missing out on this amazing thing? Are you in airplane mode?
Started.
Thank you for tuning in to Raw Babes It's 101.
Is it a bad thing that I want to add motherfuckers?
Oh my gosh. Always.
Why do I want to do that? Every time I was like, raw babes, motherfuckers.
Maybe that's just your MO.
That's my MO.
Your MO, MQ, MB, what a weedy, whatever.
What a.
So, you guys, we started recording on YouTube now for you listening on our podcast, a little pre-show, because we haven't done a pre-show, post-show in a while, so head on over to our YouTube to watch our shenanigans at the beginning. But what we're doing is going to talk about something that's just fun and light and refreshing, because we've had two very heavy episodes, so we're throwing in something quite fun. And Tiffany, do you want to say what it's called?
Would you rather? It's a little bit of a spin-off from Have You Ever? And we know all you badass bitches love to hear our banter, so here we are about the banter.
Banter.
Now, if you're watching, I just want to bring attention, if you're watching our YouTube channel and you're wondering why I'm so tanned, I'm tanned because the weather is amazing.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
The sun is out. And I know I talked about how I was tanning before, but
she stopped.
Well, I just haven't been. And the sun is like, so my daughter and I went for a 3-hour walk the other day. She's like, I'm gonna kill you. But
I did have to say quickly,
she got a Slurpee out of it.
I drove to Tiffany's house and saw her and her daughter, and Tiffany was walking down the street with no fucking shoes on.
Okay,
I'm like, bitch, get those shoes on.
This bitch don't like wearing shoes. If I can, I would rather be in flip-flops all my life.
Can
or
you
just
say
not
flip-flops again?
Flippy-floppies!
You called it a flip-flop.
It's a motherfucking flippy-floppy. Oh
my god.
No, I don't even know how the song
I
goes.
did see your new flip-flops and I love them.
Thank you.
They're so cute and I love the material.
They're so comfortable.
And they've got flowers on them.
And then these ones. I got these ones too.
Yeah, those are...
They don't have flowers, but they're from the dollar store. And the dollar store sandals, like, I don't know, like, they are all fabric. I look for them everywhere. And nobody has sandals like these. And so I was in the dollar store. What was I looking for? I was looking for a dick in a box. And I found the sandals.
Hey, have you seen that from a long time ago about the little girl going... Sorry, not even the little girl. It transfers into this little girl doing this. So anyway, do you remember all those memes when it was about shoes and there was a guy who would be like, what are those? Do you remember that?
No.
Shit.
Sorry. But I'm sure others listening.
This guy would go around with his camera and he'd point down. He's like, what are those? And then they would just zero in on shoes.
Okay.
So they did this to this little girl, and she's the cutest little girl. And they're like, what are those? And she goes, they're my choclas. And they're a chocla, or I know I'm totally boshing it.
Chocla?
Choclas or chanclas or something. And so I'm pretty sure it's like a Spanish word for they're my shoes. And it's so cute. And I used to just play it over and over again.
I honestly fucking love kids.
Yes.
Like,
they're the coolest.
They light my life. I trained, like I do personal training on
obviously.
Look at these guns. Look at
the beach is that way.
You know what? My biceps don't even. I just don't feel like they're defined enough. There's just a lot of fat happening, I guess. I got triceps.
Oh my god, you're
look at the shoulders. They're peaked. They're peaking. But I love, my favorite thing is because I do a lot of personal training. I have a gym at my house and COVID safe, guys. And my favorite clientele is kids. I'm like obsessed with children. Thankfully, I have my own. I can say that, but Like, honestly, kids light me up. And honestly, the only... You're going to spit that shit every year.
Yeah, I just did. Oh my god.
They just have a way of upping the game. Like, they just always want to challenge. Whether it's in the gym or in life.
Yes,
like,
we were talking
they're
about
challenging your parents. They're challenging the teachers. Anybody in authority. Like,
oh, yeah,
they just want to be supported and loved. And the way I see it, they're the closest time frame from being spiritually whole and innocent.
Yeah, they're closest.
They're the closest. And it's us adults that fuck us all up. We fuck ourselves all up with all these stupid negative thoughts and...
negative beliefs and false beliefs.
100%.
Oh, you can't do that. Oh, you can't do that. You can do anything. You can do anything.
I'm not even going to get into my therapy session that I had the other day.
Oh my god.
I'm not good enough. Literally bawled my eyes out.
Good.
It was like a huge awakening. Anyways, let's move on to
the conversation. Or to the game. This is a game.
We have a fun, have you ever not, would you rather game here.
Yeah, it's for Tiffany and I, and it's cool because
really entertaining.
Tiffany has her own questions she's going to ask me.
Yes.
And I have my own questions that I'm going to ask her. And we're going to answer them. And I hope you guys all play along with us. So even though you're not sitting beside us, you're still with us. So play the game. And let's see. Oh, you didn't take it off of airplane?
I did?
No, you
yeah,
didn't.
I did.
Good girl.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Guys, I got this.
She's got this. So we're going to ask each other some funnies. And we want you guys to play along and do it too. Because you know what? It's just fun. Okay. Who's going first, Missy?
Okay, I'll go, since I'm the one that's ready. Okay. My questions, honestly, they're not in order. But let's start with something fun. Okay? Would you rather team up with Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel?
Come on. Wonder Woman!
Why?
Because she's a woman. And because I don't know who Captain and because she's fucking strong and powerful and she can fly. Oh, she can fly, right?
No.
She can fly?
She doesn't fly.
Well, is it a cartoon or a real life person?
She can do like the Spider-Man thing with her, like, her whip. And she can, like,
Wonder
whip.
Woman has a whip. Oh, yeah.
She's got a fucking whip.
Okay, yeah, I'm
whip
going...
that bitch. Whip.
I'm going for Wonder Woman. Final answer. Computer G, D-Lock, and Jai.
I don't even know what the fuck you just said. But the questions now.
Did you watch Slumdog Millionaire? Ever?
I did.
Do you not remember every time he played that show?
Yeah.
The guy, host, would say, Computer G, D-Lock, Jai, in his language. And that's how you would lock in your answer.
Okay,
so
has anybody else remembered that shit?
I know somebody has. And I know I botched it the way I know because it's, I think it's Hindi. I'm not 100% sure. I know it's not Punjabi. But anyways, I tried.
You did great. I love it.
Computer
Moving on.
Computer
says no.
I like when you say that. Computer says no.
No. But I said no. What do you got?
No.
You got a question?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, we'll do one for one. How about that?
Okay. How come every time it... Yeah, I'll just have to keep it up. Okay, I'm ready for this. Are you ready for this? I love these. Okay.
And it starts. You guys just wait for the fucking laughs. I can't even.
Okay. Would you rather not know you smell like poo or always smell like poo no one else can smell. Think about
this is close to the fish. Can you repeat the question, please?
Okay. Not know you smell like poo, or always smell like poo no one else can smell. So you don't know that you smell like poo, okay? I'm sitting here and I'm like, whoa, this chick smells like poo. Or you sit here smelling like a flower, but you smell yourself.
100% that one.
Okay.
100%.
Well, that's really nice.
I would rather smell my own poo than other people smelling it.
Should I tell the story? I think I should.
I also have a story, but I don't want to tell it. So go.
Tell it. I'm telling you, it made me feel comfortable.
It was like a high school mean girl thing. And I was not a part of it at all. I just witnessed it and it appalled me. So I just.
Can I tell you?
Yes.
Am I doing this right now?
You pooed your pants. You
Am
shit
I
on
really
yourself?
doing this right now?
Recently?
No, not recently. Actually, but really, I gotta tell the story.
She's like, I had a heavy metal detox and you don't even know what happened.
Oh, multiple times that's happened for me. Okay. This was years ago. I used to live in a condo and I would go across the street to Superstore and I do my shopping. I went to the Superstore and I went shopping. I'm majority of my way done my shopping and I had to go to the washroom. And I picked
Shit!
Literally.
No!
So this was my...
I've never done that.
This was then... Just wait. This is my option. Do you finish shopping or do you go home? I finished shopping!
Shut up!
Are you kidding me? Do you think I'm gonna end... It's like not completing a fucking race. I just got my whole entire cart filled. Do you think I'm gonna just leave that cart, not do my shopping or do anything? I'm like, the poop is sitting in my freaking butt, and I'm gonna
It's not
finish
in your
this.
butt, it's in your it's in your pants now.
I'm finishing. I finished.
Because
I went
can I add, like, when I've gone shopping with my children when they were young and my child would have a fucking temper tantrum, I was not the mother that would let my kid have the temper tantrum so everybody would hear it. I would leave my cart. And I would just leave
your cart. Okay.
I've done that. I have done that.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I can resonate a little bit with what you're saying. Like,
well, why would it's like? Okay, then this was everyone else would be like, why didn't you go to the bathroom? My mom asked me that. She's like, why didn't you go to the bathroom in the store? And I'm like,
I did go to the bathroom in the store.
I did. It was too late. First of all, and second of all, am I gonna go into a bathroom and try to figure out my situation? I need to get in the shower. I don't need to go to a bathroom and try to figure that out and see what the fuck is going on.
Okay, I have I have two questions.
Okay.
One, were you wearing underwear?
Yes.
Two, was it solid?
Yes. Black pants. To go along with everything.
Well,
Imagine driving home and sitting on your seat.
obviously, I have to imagine that happening because you did not discard your undergarments, which had a solid shit in them.
Oh
I love that you shared that. You're fucking hot. You're such a babe. Oh. Okay,
Good.
look at the
Look at
elbows.
the elbows.
Always look at the elbows.
Oh my god. I'm sharing it because I'm like, who cares?
Wow.
And it's gonna make other people laugh, and it's
And
true.
anybody that stood near you is gonna be like, holy fuck, that chick stinks.
Well, it's so funny because I was just like,
she's not just a pretty face.
Oh my gosh. And so it was funny because I shared that story, and back in the day, Stefan had a similar story. He was driving to his mom's, and he was pressing on the gas, and he had to run so fast. He was pushing up against the gas and lifting his butt up to clench his butt, being like, oh, he's like, I gotta get there, I gotta get it to make it to the house. He's like, oh, it's not happening. He's like, shh. Okay. It's so funny. So funny.
This prompts me to actually share my story.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to share it. So, way before children, I made friends with a girl that I worked at the spa that I was working at downtown Vancouver. Her name is Jen. Jen, if you're listening, I don't know if I've ever told you this.
Now you're going to know.
Well,
Nobody's
Nobody's
gonna know.
No one's going to know. They might know.
They're going to know.
They're going to know. Well, somebody would have knew if
Yeah,
I had done what I would have wanted to do. So basically, so Jen lived downtown Vancouver. I lived in Maple Ridge for a bus ride that's about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
And Tiffany used to fucking do that shit.
I used to do that.
You didn't drive back then.
No, I would sacrifice seeing my friends, and I would do that. So I ended up staying there unexpectedly. I was like, totally felt like I didn't think that we were going to get that drunk. Okay. We did. And I had to take the bus home because I had to work at a certain time, and I show up for work. Like, that's just who I am.
You just show up.
I just show up.
I'm just there.
Yeah. So, I'm like, I can do this. So I get to Coquitlam Station, and my stomach, there's no fucking outhouses there, man. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. It was literally, what's it called groundhogging? How do you groundhog diarrhea, guys?
Oh my god. What's groundhogging mean?
Groundhogging's like when you're ready, you need to take a shit so bad, and it's like literally about to come out your butthole.
Okay, no, that's called a turtle head.
Sure.
It's a turtle head!
Yeah. That was non-optional because I knew it was not going to be a solid.
Oh my gosh.
It was going to be running! And my stomach was like, everything just felt like it was going to explode. I literally ran to like a secluded like grass area, and I sat there and I fucking prayed.
It wasn't going to get, oh my god.
I literally did Reiki on myself, let's just say that.
Holy
shitballs. I like literally almost like the kind of thing I put my toilets through on a day-to-day basis. I can't even imagine that happening in my pants. Like, honestly. Like,
So you just did it in the grass?
It never even happened. I Reiki'd it away.
Whoa.
I sat there and I was like, oh my god, this is happening. I literally almost like ripped my pants down in public just to shit on this fucking
Oh my god. I need to do that.
I was a mind over matter. Like, literally, wow. I did not surrender. I would not surrender. I did not want to do this in public. I almost did. You fucking yawning?
No.
You just yawn.
No.
Is my story boring?
Oh my gosh. No.
Guys, this is not a boring story. Okay?
That's wild.
Okay, the wild thing is I didn't shit my pants, so...
Well, you're lucky I did, and then I had to go and take all of my groceries with poo in my pants up in the elevator, hoping nobody would be in the elevator. Back in the day, there wasn't COVID, so people could be in your elevator, and then make it upstairs to deal with what I needed to deal with. I'm like, meh. Just
how many times do you have to, like, when you live in an apartment, you have to do that?
No.
Big of a grocery shop?
Oh, on my arms. No. I've always been that type of person, and I do that even here when I come home from the
One trip.
I am a one trip bitch. No way. I ain't going back for more. And you know what's so annoying about that? Like, I know all these people, I'm sure, out there do it too. It's like, you know, when it could just be like, you're like, okay, I can do this. I can do all of this. It's all on my arms. And then it's like, you just need to grab that one last thing. It's like my phone or like my coffee cup. And then you're just like, it's like, just leave the shit there. This is an ego battle now, bitch. Like
100%.
So funny.
And this actually reminds me of a meme that I posted years ago about like grabbing all the groceries and the last bag ended up between my butt cheeks.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
But it wasn't me. It was a really cute dude with like a nice ass. So
nice. Yeah. I don't think I'd be.
It wasn't my husband. No,
that's okay. You're allowed to think that other people, there's a lot more people on this earth, and a lot of people can be cute.
Of course.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There is nothing wrong with it.
There is nothing. Okay.
Okay. So let's move on. That was hilarious.
That was hilarious because your turn.
Every time I look at my arms, I'm like, God damn, girl, you're tanned. I feel like that is like the full native in me. Like I'm fucking like I tan so easily. Like it's ridiculous.
It's like Cassius, same
2
thing.
days in the sun. Oh
yeah. It's
like
amazing.
instantly brown, like dark brown.
Yeah, he just got this beautiful glow.
Okay, I got one. Would you rather have telekinesis?
Don't even know what that is.
Fuck, I botched the name.
Oh.
Telekinesis? Where you can read minds? Or no, the ability to move things with your mind.
Okay, so just say that instead.
Telekinesis.
Could you just start again?
Shit.
Read it as I would understand.
Okay. Would you rather have the ability to move your mind or...
To move my mind or move things with my mind?
Move things with your mind.
Okay.
Or telepathy, the ability to read minds.
Ooh.
Do you want to be able to move things with your
No,
mind
I want no.
or read minds?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
I feel like that would be really stressful.
It would be.
That's a lot of stress. You have to have like a fully enlightened person to be able to take that kind of shit, I think.
Oh, because you're going to look at the person, they're going to be looking at you. Imagine some guy's looking and he's like, oh my god, I wonder what her vagina looks like.
Or like the judgment.
Sure.
The judgment from literally anybody. Like,
or what they're
oh
saying.
my god, she's not wearing a mask. Fucking stupid bitch. Like,
or
how so inconsiderate.
Yeah, or somebody saying, oh my god, I don't like hearing somebody not like themselves or say something, dark, or that would be wild.
It could be a way for you to be like, honey, I'm a coach and I can help you.
Yes.
But honestly...
Oh my gosh, you would be able to just skip a dip through life.
Okay, now did you watch the movie with Mel Gibson and he's like, what women want? And okay guys, if you haven't seen this movie, it was actually kind of corny, but it was good.
It was cute.
It was cute
good.
because he discovered that he could read women's minds, and he went to actually confront a woman whose mind he was reading about something, and she was in complete denial about it, and it threw him off. So imagine if you could read minds and you go to confront somebody about something that they're not ready to get real about. Isn't that what like our mediums are for?
Exactly. It's the same thing.
Like
even
if
when you can read a person and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, like this person is telling you to your face that it's not, but you kind of know it is something else.
I just had a reason to say this. So if you guys are skeptical, being skeptical and scared of seeing a medium are two completely different things. You're skeptical because you don't know if it's true. If you're fearful, it's because you don't want them to know your truth. Okay.
And you're also afraid that they're going to tell you something that is going to be scary or this, and that's never the case.
That you might already been worried about. But guys, I wanted you to know that it actually doesn't work that way. When you see a medium, if you have something specific that you want to forefront, you can either say it loud or you can have it in your mind, and that's what will, well, sometimes, because actually what comes in front of you is more what you need to hear.
Yeah, it's not what you always want.
Know. Yeah, but it's not about revealing your skeletons in your closet.
No, never.
Okay? And I know there's many of you who are worried about that, worried about your skeletons being exposed.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, bitches, we all got skeletons. Yes. And it's up to you. We all have free will. Free will, free for thought, free for speech. It is up to you what you want to share with. Hey, listen, even if you're masturbating,
oh my gosh,
you can tell your fucking guides to like, bye, me time. Don't bother me. So I'm busy.
Okay. Very true, and it always is what you need to know and what's going to serve you. It's not scary and all that. But back on subject.
Bo.
Question for you, Miss TT.
TT. I like it.
TT. Hey, TT. Look, hey, you know that thing you did about hey, shouty? What kind of tea do you like?
Did you guys see my video? Okay, the only reason why I posted that shit is because my daughter was like, this shit is viral.
It's funny.
She's like, this is what is going on. I was like, I can
hey,
do that.
shouty.
I'm like, I want to do it.
It was so cute. Okay.
And I got tons of views, so whatever that means, I guess. On TikTok, we're trying to...
It's so fun. It's just fun playing the game.
It is fun.
It's just playing a game. Okay. Miss TT, would you have only one eyebrow or no eyelashes?
No eyelashes, 100%. The brows are the frame to your face, motherfuckers. Like, honestly.
I agree, but I'm going to disagree for this for me.
I've done makeup for 15 plus years. And that was my biggest thing is like, and I have had pictures taken of me with my eyebrows are not on or don't.
I won't touch it.
Oh, God. She's going to wreck my eyebrow.
No.
Okay, no. Why don't you picture Joey off of Friends who waxed his eyebrow, and one was manicured and the other one was not. Okay, how weird did that look?
I didn't see it.
Oh, God, it was such a good episode.
Okay, so I love my eyelashes, and it would be an eyebrow. I love my eyelashes.
Okay, I challenge you then. I challenge you to a video, and we're going to take away your eyebrows. We're not actually going to take them away.
Okay, we can do it.
We're going to glue them down, and we're going to put makeup over it.
Let's do, yes, challenge accepted. So we're going to do one eyebrow, and we're going to do a whole segment with it.
Okay.
And then we're going to do no eyelashes for you. So cut yours off.
That's fine because I will not cut them off, but I've had falsies, like lash extensions. What? Whoa, what? I've had lash extensions and I've had them come off, and literally I felt like no lashes, and I can't wear extensions anymore because I'm like totally allergic to everything now. So whatever. But because my eyebrows are drawn in. I'm sorry, and I use mascara on them too. I'm gonna be totally honest.
Yeah, be honest. That's cool.
Yeah, totally.
What mascara do you use?
The mascara that's on my lashes. And
black?
use What? I do brown. Well, it depends what color my hair is.
Oh my God, you're so funny.
But basically, my brows grow in blonde. And if I do not tint them or anything,
yes. I was like, "Where's your eyebrows?"
I'm telling you,
and then you came
they're there.
And then you came on and you said,
"This is all hair. This is all hair."
Yeah,
it is.
But when you dye them, they're fine.
They're totally fine.
Yeah.
Like And it's the bomb in the summer. I don't have to worry about them at all. But when they're blonde and I'm tanned, I feel like a white Whoopi Goldberg.
Every other one?
Does anybody know that Whoopi Goldberg does not have eyebrows?
No.
And actually, she sports it pretty good because it looks normal. It looks fine on her.
Yeah.
But I like to use that accusation. Why am I using big words right now? No.
Okay.
No.
I want to do another one.
Okay, go.
Okay, so basically, would you rather always sweat profusely when you talk to your crush, or always have to whisper when you talk to them? Imagine being like, I think he's really like, I really like that dinner. I had so much fun. I love that concert. Wake up, I want to go crowd surfing.
Oh my I actually feel like I would.
Sexy?
I forgot about that part.
Oh my God. You're like.
Okay, I'd rather sweat. I would rather sweat. I'm way too big of a voice to
like,
keep it quiet.
Like,
honestly.
Oh, that feels good. Do it again. No. Oh my gosh, my cheeks hurt. Oh my God. Good one.
How do you get a wrong hole and shoot across the room when you're whispering? Guys.
Oh my gosh. Your husband would be like, what? What did you say? And you're like,
Ah!
you're like, that really hurt. Can you please put it in the oven? Anyways.
You know what? That actually would resonate with anybody who cannot speak at all. How about that?
Oh
and a huge inspiration of why we want our podcast to have the captions always.
And even on your phone. They need... Okay, Apple Podcasts, you guys can do this. Spotify, you guys can do this. Having the ability so that if they want to look at the podcast or listen to a podcast, that the captions come up on the front of their phone.
Do it.
Yes,
do
please.
Do it.
Like, we just gave you guys $1 million idea.
Yeah, because I personally know someone who's deaf, and honestly, to be with a deaf person, you'd have to be very aware of, well, I think there's a lot of agreements, things that you would agree to, like, how about, like, let's talk about,
I love that you just brought that up, though. I just want to stop on that, like, because it brought a lot of attention right now, even to me, being like, that is something that's taken for granted.
100%.
And the very fact that somebody that aren't able to just say what they want to say like that, and they use sign, which is a beautiful thing as well, is just shining light on something.
Well, yes, because they can still communicate, obviously. We just need to be more aware. So this is what prompted me to, like, I went to, like, the sex show in Vancouver, and there was, like, this huge, like, dominatrix, like, thing.
Woman or
dominating? Person? I don't know. Like, men were there, too. It was, like, crazy.
I've never been, but I've wanted to always check one out. It's really cool. What?
You've never been?
No.
Dude!
I've never been to the Vancouver Sex Show, ever.
I'm so sorry that I didn't know that. Okay.
I'll come next time.
We're in COVID times. I do not know when this is going to fucking happen again, which sucks.
Well, maybe we'll just have to put on our own.
But basically, when you're, like, being bound and tied, like, this is not something my husband and I have We have it to a point. We brought up the handcuffs, but
yeah,
they didn't really get used again.
To a certain point.
Yeah, whatever.
Get it. But some people are.
Some people are, 100%.
Hey, no judgment.
Hell no.
Clearly.
So you can have your mouth gagged. You know, you can't fucking say anything, but you're gonna have to have some sort of agreement on what these signs are or words are if you're uncomfortable
or just like even signals.
Signals.
Yeah,
any
it could
type
just
of,
be like
any type of signals.
Yeah, or you could do an expression of like that.
Sure.
Or, yeah. Okay.
Or tapping, like in a guillotine. like jiu-jitsu. You know. You're
in a headlock.
You're in a headlock, or you're about to get your arm broken. Nobody's saying shit. You're fucking tapping.
You're like, okay.
It's a tap, tap, tap.
You're like, you didn't like that. I can tell you didn't like that.
Yeah.
Tap out.
Tapping. I'm done.
Okay, next question.
That was great. I love that one.
That was
Thank you.
Well, this is a therapy session for all of y'all and Tiffany and I, because laughing like this produces so much serotonin and happiness that.
Well, I hope you're all enjoying this shit because Kristen just talked about her shit.
I literally, I was like, you know what? It's so long ago. It's funny to share.
Okay. I have a cheesy one for you. It's super cheesy.
Cheese away. What kind of cheesy? Are they the vegan cheesies or the regular cheesies?
It's not vegan. Definitely not.
Well,
it's full meat because I know that's what you like. Would you rather find true love today or win the lottery next year?
Soulmate true love?
Well,
or is this
true love?
Yeah, so true love. Is this like soulmate true love or is this twin flame?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what? I'll tell you something. True love is it? It is because money does not give you a whole lot, my friends. It's great.
But these are weird times right now. I'm asking you during these times.
Hey, 100%. I'm picking fucking love, soulmate. Yes.
Okay.
Right. And that's it. Are you kidding me? Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh.
Soulmate.
What about you?
I am the same.
Cheers.
Honestly, money is great. I have lived in poverty. I have lived with money stress in my life, and it fucking sucks. But knowing what I know now, that would never happen again. Mm-hmm. It just wouldn't. I would not worry about money.
No, you don't, because
I wouldn't.
You just need to.
Hell no. Hell fucking no.
I loved that question.
Yeah, and my grandmother always told her children to marry for money, not for love. Mic drop because it's not fucking bomb. I wonder what that sounds like.
Sorry, you guys. On the podcast, because you can't see, I just whipped the microphone around when she did that. I wonder what it sounds like.
Reminded me when it's like a windmill.
Yeah.
When a dick does a windmill.
Oh,
that's
my
what it reminds me. Everything's on the table, guys. Everything's on the table tonight.
Yeah, it's all on the table.
But yeah, so she said that. So I just I feel like
I just read the next question. That's
okay. But I want to talk about this for a second. So, because my grandmother said that,
she chose Dave.
No, nothing to do with Dave. Dave was not rich. Dave was rich after me, which that means I'm a huge reason why that happened. Okay,
obviously,
motherfuckers.
We already know that, Dave.
Okay.
We already know.
So,
sorry, I just had to.
I love it. I think that's adorable, and I appreciate that. Cheers. But because my grandmother did that, my mom you know, she thought it was a good idea to marry somebody who, whatever. And
Right.
listen,
I've heard that.
Had that not happened, I would not have my older sister, and I would not have my younger sisters, even though we have different fathers. But
I love you. She's like,
it's still, everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
I'm so grateful for all of that.
For sure.
It's either a fork in the road, whether you go this way or that way. You still have a choice, but the higher power and the higher you already knows. If you didn't know, you signed a fucking contract before you came here, okay? So
yeah, believe it or not, you did. People, you know what people say? They're like, I did not choose them as my parents. I'm like, you did. You of course, because those are the people that you're gonna learn lessons from. Sorry.
In everything that I've learned in the spiritual realm, and those who are my masters of learning, I trust them and their word, and I've heard a lot of shit. A lot of shit. And sorry, guys, you go towards whatever resonates with you, but that resonates with me, and every motherfucking story I see around me.
Yes.
It's the truth.
All leads to that.
But that's up to you.
Contracts all leads to that. Yeah, of course.
We don't have to get into that right now, obviously. But
okay, next question.
Okay. Now, who asked that?
You did.
Oh.
Because I was already laughing at the next one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Every time my phone goes, I have to go back through my messages. Okay.
Put it on Do Not Disturb.
No, it's because it's in my camera roll, so I have to roll back to when it. Okay, this one's great. This is great for Tiffany because.
Okay, let me take a sip before I blow it out my nose.
Okay, go. So, forget your password every weekend for the rest of your life, which
kind of already happened.
Or forget your name every time you meet someone for the first time.
Shit.
So you forget your name. So you're gonna go to Dave's like big meeting with him, and you're dressed up super cute. And you're like, "Hi, my name is," I forget. Or are you gonna fucking every single weekend for the rest of your life not know what your password is?
Well, luckily, I'm already logged in because of my apps.
You're like, I choose remember password.
And because I already live every day in the moment, I forget everything.
She does.
Like fucking everything.
I'm like, remember? Oh, no, never mind.
I don't remember.
And it's great because I can tell her the same story 3 times. And
I've done the meditations. I've taken I'm not going to say medication because I haven't taken there's no medication for memory. I've taken all the supplements, all of it. I've done it all and just nothing. So
all the botanicals and the herbs that I have recommended because I'm not like pretty well a herbalist.
So that's when I came to the realization that I just live in the moment. Every day.
Okay. I'm doing this one.
Okay, but hold on. I have to write everything in my notes for all my passwords so often. I don't care what I'm logging into. I have to refer to these notes.
Right.
So I would rather forget my password than forget my name because I have time and time again have forgotten people's names, and it is like absolutely mortifying. It is mortifying. Even if it's a good friend of mine.
So just say.
No, it's mortifying.
No, you just have to say. You have to say. No, but this is.
I have to say.
Forgetting your own name, not your friend's name.
I know, but I just know what it feels like.
But Tiff, you just say to the person, like, sorry, what's your name again?
No.
I forgot.
No, because they're my friend. They're my friend, and I've had a literally.
They would be okay with.
I've had a brain fart, but what if it's a friend that's in between that doesn't really know that
did
part
you
of
have
me?
to fucking have a brain fart right here? Did you have to drop that stinky fart?
Did I fart?
No, a brain fart. You're like, I just had a brain fart, so I'm like, did you just have to draw?
No, the brain fart is in between the people that like I'm friends with, but don't know fully me. Now that you all know that I do this,
text me next time, and I'll try to find out what friend you're
We
with.
were at Stave. It was humiliating, and I even admitted my shit. Remember we went to Stave, and I'm gonna tell this story. This is fucking.
I'm just gonna laugh, and you guys have to know that like my laughing isn't at other people. It's just laughing because Tiffany's just hilarious.
So we went to Stave, and that's like outside of like our jurisdiction. Like if you want to live off
It's
map,
off the grid.
it's off the grid, and you cannot. You
Is
have
this when I
no.
came?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, we had like a weird quadding accident that day. It was really fucked up.
Oh,
so,
that made my decision to never get a quad, and that also made my dad's decision. He's like, nah.
Okay, good. Everything happens for a reason.
Clearly.
So I went to introduce my very good friend's husband, and I'm not gonna lie, I smoked a joint and I fucking forgot his name. I forgot his name. This is a good friend of mine who doesn't know that I have a memory issue and doesn't quite know this about me yet. And yeah, well, there was a circle of people waiting to be introduced, and I'm like,
Bob? Billy.
I'm like, this is fucked up. I'm really sorry.
You're like, you're Jay. Billy Bob?
I'm like, please love me. Love me for who I am.
Oh my gosh. So you know what?
I just don't like that feeling at all. Like, at all. And it's not, it actually hasn't only happened with me just smoking a joint. Okay, guys,
Yeah.
This is a regular thing for me. So, yeah, it's...
You had quite a staller there.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. You're lucky. I stuck my finger down her throat. She yawned.
Okay, I want you to, this is the thing. I have to go to the bathroom.
No, you already went.
I do, though.
Stop it. No, you're going to pee your pants.
Well,
when Kristen needs to pee, it needs to
pee.
happen now.
Yeah, so you guys have to sit. I'm really fast.
Good thing we're like right by the freaking bathrooms. I feel so grateful that we're by the bathrooms. You're not talking to me from afar, Kristen.
Yeah, just talk to me.
Stop it. No one can hear you.
Ask a question.
All right. So the next question, I'm just deleting my last one because I do not want to even look at it.
I have a question.
Okay, but it's not your turn. Okay. I resonate so much with this one. Would you rather give up air conditioning and heating for the rest of your life, or give up with the internet for the rest of your life?
Okay, say that again.
Would you rather give up air conditioning and heating for the rest of your life, or would you rather give up the internet for the rest of your life?
Whoa, that's a good one. Okay, I don't like to be cold.
Okay, but can I add something?
Okay.
This is going to be a really difficult question for anybody that has central air.
What does that mean?
The house that I live in now is the first time I've ever lived with central air. Central air is where you have the vents and it pushes cold air or hot air through them so it can heat or cool your house to whatever you want, rather than just baseboard heating where you have like
or a fireplace
or a fireplace. Baseboard heating is like very similar to like bringing in like a heating element. You just plug into the wall and it like stands up, a stand-up heater, and it heats a room.
Right.
So baseboard. Why am I saying it like that?
I love
baseboard.
I know, I love it when
baseboard heating is for each room typically, but central air. And why I love central air is because even if you don't need it cooled or heated, it can still circulate the air in the house, and it doesn't stay stale.
Oh,
I have a thing with stale air in a house.
Did you guys install this in your house, or was it
No,
already there?
it came with it.
Okay, so note taken. Get central air. Is it called central air?
But you can't just get central air unless your house has been designed having ducting in it.
Okay, but what is it called? Central air?
Central air.
Okay, well, when I build my fucking mansion, I'm going to get central air.
Yes, you are. And I told my husband, David, that if we ever moved out of a house without central air, I don't know what I would do.
No,
I can't go
You
back.
need it to circulate.
I've lived in homes all my life,
yeah.
suffering for the 3 weeks that it's so fucking hot here.
Mm.
Or for the months.
No, I love how she says 3 weeks.
It is. It's stupid amount of less time.
Oh.
It's such a small amount of time. You're suffering with such
we
hot air.
Yeah, but we love hot air.
And not when you're trying to sleep, man.
I know.
Not when you're trying to sleep. It
That's like,
sucks.
back in the day where you put like cold towels on your body, you sleep naked, and you're just like,
Okay,
with a
I never
fan
did
on
that.
it.
I never did that.
Oh.
I actually read the Archie comics, and they made fun of a hot day, and they put a big bowl of ice in front of the fan.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Did that even work, putting ice in front of a fan?
No, it
No.
fucking didn't.
It's like, we would have like a cold bath or shower, and then you would just put on your pajamas and have like cold towels around.
Of course. But now you have the luxury, if you have the luxury of that,
okay, so
then you're doing it.
the answer for me, computer GED Locklear Die. I'm doing, obviously I need heat or to be cold. Like,
But what about all the knowledge that you could be learning?
yeah, but realistically, like looking
You
at
could just go to Starbucks or somewhere that offers it.
Well, obviously I like to have my phone and all that information and stuff, but I don't like to be cold. I'm okay with being hot, but like think about in your house, like walking around, like you're just like fucking getting into my phone.
It's painful.
Like,
I don't like it. I don't like it.
right?
It's painful.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
On to the next.
All right, moving on.
What's our time at? We can keep going.
We can do whatever the fuck we want,
We
man.
can.
Motherfuckers. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
It's
she's
like
like, sorry,
Tourette's.
not
I can't.
sorry.
I can't help it. I'm sorry if you don't like our swearing.
Guys, I have to share this though. It came up today for me. I was like, that's, oh, right here. Oh, okay. It's going to take a minute to register this. Be willing to be uncomfortable.
Excuse you.
Be comfortable being uncomfortable. It may be tough, but it's a small price to pay for living a dream. So I'm going to say it one more time. Be willing to be uncomfortable. Be uncomfortable being uncomfortable. So the more uncomfortable you get, the more it feels like comfort because you're like, oh, I'm uncomfortable again.
I love that.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
That's how I train all of my clients, is train on getting comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so would you rather have no fingernails or have nails twice the size of your finger length? So, no fingernails or twice the size of your, what did I say? Finger length. No, finger length. So twice the size. So it's going to be like this.
Okay. I'm going to go with no fingernails.
Okay.
Because I still want to wipe my ass. Comfortably. I don't know how you bitches do that with these crazy ass long nails that are like the length of your finger. Okay, imagine my finger and then some.
Times 2. No, times 2. It says 1.
1,
2.
2. Come on.
No fingernails.
How do you not get poop underneath them?
Nobody
Okay,
knows.
when I took
Nobody's gonna know.
I took my aesthetic course, and the one thing that I learned with anatomy is the most bacteria that is held is underneath your fingernails. Guys, if you're nail biters, please let this sit with you.
My son. Fuck. And I used to do it hard.
Can I know this might hurt for anybody who bites their fingernails, but something that I learned a long time ago, and it really resonated with me because I do not have a father. Well, no, that's not true. Jesus Christ, I do have a father, but I didn't, he wasn't in my life for like many, many, many years. Like he wasn't in my life.
Guy and you love him.
Oh my God,
we're like an amazing relationship.
Honestly, I got taken away from my dad when I was 3. I didn't reunite with him until I was 20.
She was kidnapped in a van, blindfolded
by my mother. But we did not
also a false statement.
We did not get back together until I was 20. So him and I were like fucking so tight. It was like we never skipped a beat, which is like the crazy experience I've ever had in my life. But
where you're going with this was you were saying that you do have a father, but you were saying
for nail biting.
Yes.
So nail biting is apparently tied to having daddy issues. Let that sink in for a second. Do you bite your nails? Do you have daddy issues?
And daddy issues could look like multiple things.
100%.
Yes.
Whatever that looks like. That was a general statement. Dissect that all you want.
Oh, I like it.
Okay? Yeah.
Good.
And not to say that your dad was or is a terrible person. It's just how you perceived anything.
Wow.
Like whatever it is. Okay? Your dad might be a fucking asshole. Okay? And you're biting your fucking fingernails off.
Okay.
You might not have a dad in your life and you're biting your fingernails off.
Yeah.
Okay?
Agree multiple.
Got it. Get it good. Okay, moving on. Sorry not to be insensitive, but we need to move on.
Are you doing one or am I? I have one.
Go. Don't look at me like that.
I have to. You have to just pretend like you do, even though we know you don't.
Okay.
Wear underwear one size too small. Or shoes 2 sizes too big.
Is this are you asking the crowd this?
I'm asking my friend.
Guys, we already know. Well, you might not, but Kristen does. It's like...
You've talked about it too.
When we enter a party or a gathering and the gin comes out. Yes, what do we know about gin? It's the panty remover. But what if you don't wear panties?
Tiffany said this before, and it's true because it was at my dad said that to Dave. It was like, oh, Dave, the gin or whatever, and it was a funny joke. And then Tiffany's like, they're already gone!
I don't wear panties.
Okay,
I only wear them mostly when I have my period or when I am pregnant. Because there's a lot of yogurt happening in that cup.
Oh my God. She did.
I said it.
She did. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
Nobody's gonna know. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I can't wait to do a video on that.
I know. Nobody's gonna know.
Nobody's gonna know. Everybody.
Okay.
Oh, my turn. Oh, but hold on a second. We're gonna take a quick interlude.
Yeah, I'm stopping this too because this is already an hour. This is a full.
Quick interlude because Tiff needs to pay and the party can't go on unless Tiff's here. How about that? 3, 2, 1.
Say that.